I feel sick. I feel really, really nauseous. Sometimes I throw up. It's getting harder and harder to breathe. Every day it gets harder to breathe. All the parasites are up in my chest, and sometimes my blood pressure goes really, really, really high. And I don't think I'm going to eat any of the food or drinks in this house anymore because at this moment in time, everything is really, really, really poisoned with parasites. How do I know? Because I can smell it, and sometimes I can taste it, and the consistency of the food it changes. Usually, everything gets real stale. It's really gross, and yeah, all the crap from the food bank, especially for me. No, I'm not gonna eat it. I thought about if I could starve myself, then I could get out of my misery. But seems like all the parasites up in my chest, around my lungs and my heart. If my blood pressure goes really, really high, if I eat something, lots of the parasites leave from up and around my lungs and my heart. They go down and try to steal the food out of my stomach, and when they leave my chest area and go down, then my blood pressure goes back to normal again. So yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty miserable. I'm sure that makes a lot of people happy. I'm really glad there's so many sadistic people in this world. And believe it or not, even though all the people in this FBI adult care kill facility are actively trying to murder me, I really don't have anything against them. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't like them, but they're just really, really being misled. The FBI is misleading a lot of people, and so is Satan. I'd say if I had access to a gun, I would definitely consider shooting myself in the head, and um, not because I'm suicidal, but because I want to not be in this kind of misery anymore, and it's pretty bad. And I don't know. If I go to the hospital, and tell the FBI I'm suicidal, they put me into a freaking nut ward with a bunch of FBI agents, and some aren't FBI agents, some are just working for the FBI, but most of them are pretty bad actors, but they're all just acting, and I can tell. that they're all just waiting for me to die and stuff, and they're all just pretending. They put on a show and stuff. And another thing is, they only hold on to me for 3, 4 days. Even if I say I'm still suicidal, they always let me go. So, um, what would be the point? I mean, if I went to the nut ward and they held on to me until I was dead, that'd be great for everybody. We could just get it over with. But here, uh, I have too many options. See, I have the option not to drink the poisoned juice in the refrigerator. I have the option to not eat the really, really highly poisoned food that's in the freezer, in the fridge, and in the cupboards here. I can choose not to eat and drink that stuff. You know, I can go to the store, and even though I know that everything in the stores are poisoned with parasites, they're not as poisoned as everything in this house is. I know there's a chance that I can get stuff that's less poisoned. So, but the question is, uh, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm waiting to die. Really, I'm waiting, and I I really don't know what's next for me. But I know that people ain't acting right. They had some lady come out here, and the owner Steve's telling me, yeah, she said I said she said that I should go see my primary care doctor so I could get something for anxiety because I'm panicking because I feel like I can't breathe. And of course, I know that everything is all the medication I get is not medication, it's all parasites. But anyway, so she comes up with this thing where she goes, I think I know what to give you, right? And like she's gonna think about it. And then they just like in a couple days later, they just send over medication, which is not right because if I'm gonna be on medication, I'm gonna be part of the decision making of what I'm gonna take and what I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna sit here like an idiot and let some person make all the decisions for me. I'm a part of my own healthcare, even though I know I don't have healthcare. I know it's all parasites, anyways. But I told Steve that the lady that they sent out here said that I should go to my primary care doctor. And he's telling me, oh no, she is your new primary care doctor now, which is a lie again. She's not my primary care doctor. I didn't make her my primary care doctor, and she's not on my health card as my primary care doctor. So I don't know what kind of BS he's coming up with. I mean, it's just totally ridiculous. Okay. Um. So I don't have access to a gun, so I'm not going to be shooting myself in the head. And yeah, I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm waiting to keel over at any time. I mean, I have no idea when my end is going to come, but it could come anytime. I have enough parasites in me to kill 10 people, probably. But for whatever reason, they're not killing me, and I think the reason why is because they need more protein. They need me to eat more protein so they can kill me, and I'm not going to eat more protein. And This is like the only thing that's been helping to keep me alive, and Steve has been trying to get me to stop drinking these Red Bulls. The reason why he doesn't want me to drink Red Bull is because Red Bull ups your body's pH, and these parasites, they cannot live in a high pH. So that's why every time I see him, he's like, "Oh, you're not getting more Red Bull, are you? You're not getting more Red Bull. Oh, that's bad for you. That's bad for you," and all this crap. But um, anyways, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe. I can't breathe. I think I'm getting enough oxygen. It's just the sensation of not getting enough fucking air, because they're all in my chest, and they're putting a lot of weight on my lungs or something. I feel it when I cough, when I vomit. It's real bad. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay off the internet for a while, because I realize everybody is working for the FBI against me. Everybody wants me dead. You know, I really worry about everybody's souls. Everybody that's helping to murder me. He might have a problem on Judgment Day. I'm telling you what. You need to start fearing the Lord, the wrath of the Lord. I fear the Lord. I fear the Lord a lot. That's one reason why I've been putting off doing myself in. Maybe if I did take my own life, what if the Lord wouldn't forgive me for that? Maybe that's something He wouldn't forgive you for. I don't know. That's why I want you guys to kill me. But you won't kill me, will you? If I go into the psych ward again, He'll gas me out and give me pills and inject me, and then turn me loose in about 3 or 4 days to come back here. And every time I leave here for a significant amount of time, guess what? There's new fucking holes in the ceiling. There's new holes in the wall. There's new holes drilled into my closet. It's because they were dropping those parasitic gas machines down in the wall. And then the parasitic gases fill up the room through the holes in the wall. But even if they didn't drill holes in the wall, they come out of the outlets. And I can't cover up the outlets, because then Steve gets real mad. How dare you try to live? How dare you? How dare you try to fucking survive? Yeah. Well, hopefully my pathetic life will come to an end pretty soon. I mean, I'm hoping and praying that I'm gonna die in my sleep, but lately I'm not sleeping at all. It's hard to sleep when you can't fucking breathe. But, oh, you guys better remember who's really in charge. He's in charge. That man right there is in charge. You think you're running the show, but you're not. Jesus is in charge. And if you don't believe me, why am I still alive?